everyone, it's Morty here, and I just wanted to do some commentary for this attack, since I was extra proud of it. This was against Global number 8. He held the gold badge for 7 days, and then what he did afterwards is he put down 9 ice statues and boosted them all. So as you can see here, he has 9 ice, fully boosted, for 16 or 24 days. So definitely no chance of that going out anytime soon. This base has double shield gen 3s and the laser beam 3. If you look at the core, this thing has well over 2 million on the core, so it's an extremely difficult base, arguably one of the hardest and most boosted bases in the game. So let's go right into the attack. So let's look over here. This base did take me a lot of tries to get right, however most of these were not actually full fails. They were just me dropping troops and retreating early on the landing, just so I can get the attack perfect. As you can look here, this one looks like it was a full fail. And you can see this was just dropping troops and retreating. Go through these quickly. Then I did lose a few, but I did retreat early. This one looks like a full attack. Retreat. And when we start the attack, you'll see why I had to retreat so many times, just to get the attack absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and watch the attack. We'll watch it at half speed, since the landing was really nice. First, we go ahead and BART out the rocket. Then we go ahead and drop our troops. Now the smoke over here had to be perfect. And look, as you see, the Zookas are slowly going into the smoke. So the laser actually goes ahead and targets the medics and the cryos. What happens is on some of the replays, the laser would target the Zookas, and that's obviously a problem. And on another note, those heavies would sometimes peek out of the smoke. So my smoking had to be absolutely perfect to basically keep them all under smoke. Now look over here, what we did is we actually had to shock the laser perfect timing. We wanted to shock it after the laser fires, so the delay of the laser actually resets. But we had to shock it before it reaches our Zookas, so we don't lose any. So now we actually have a full 3 seconds before that laser is going to fire again, after the smoke wears off, since it just fired. We drop a critter, to keep that shock launcher distracted. Now if you look on the left, we actually just dropped our rifles. We wanted to keep those alive, and the heavies were doing a great job distracting. Now again, look at our shock timing. We waited just until the laser fired, and then shocked it. So it didn't kill any of our troops, and now the laser delay is fully reset. So we have 3 more seconds before that fires again. The timing on that shock has to be absolutely perfect. A second too early, and then you don't have the delay. A second too late, then all your troops are dead. So as soon as that laser goes down, we go ahead and smoke over to the corner. Now if you looked earlier when we threw critters on that left boom cannon. So what we did is we actually marked that boom cannon with critters. So now it's now it's the weakest defense. So when we hack, the hack targets that boom cannon. Let's go ahead and normal speed. We drop 1 shock on the shock launcher and rocket, and then that boom cannon gets hacked. Now the hacked boom cannon serves as a distraction and helps take out that machine gun. So a huge help for us. We go ahead and drop 1 more shock. Now right before that shock wears off, we go ahead and sit in this rocket launcher blind spot, so our troops stay alive. And we are actually in a perfect position just outside of this left rocket launcher's range. So now as soon as our troops walk into that range, we drop a critter. Since the boost on this base is absolutely ridiculous, mortars or anything just does extreme damage. So critter's the only thing that's keeping us alive. Even a couple of rocket shots will kill our troops extremely quickly. You can see in a second how crazy that flamethrower is, just melting our rifles. And same with those rocket shots. Look at those rifles, they just can't take any damage. We go ahead and hack this bottom boom cannon. Keep that shock launcher busy for a little bit. And now we basically just hope our troops can hold up. So at this point we actually have exactly 21 GPE, and it costs 22 GPE for the next hack. For us to hack the next boom cannon. So I actually have to wait for the shield to go down just so I am capable of hacking the boom cannon. So the shield goes down just as our last medic is dying, and we hack that boom cannon. So now we have a little more time. The shock launcher and rocket are both locked into that boom cannon. Boom cannon goes down. Luckily we have some critters. So the critters hold up for just a little bit. Look how close this gets. Right when my hero dies, the core goes down. So just a couple more seconds and my troops would have been gone from that shock launcher and rocket. So it was basically very lucky and glad to get it down. So as you can see here, this is global number 8. One of the gold badge players. And on another note, we actually fully cleared our map today. So as you can see here, it shows mercenary evasion is 17%, 14% blackguard. What this does is it actually makes our spawn rate as fast as possible. So we're going to be able to get more VP quicker the more we can clear. Fully clearing the map is extremely difficult with 3 offense, especially at this VP. So I was really happy to take down this base, since it's 9 boosted ice and arguably one of the most difficult and boosted bases in the entire game. Hope you enjoyed the attack, and we'll see you next time.